done quick turnarounds already in the playoffs, but I mean, there were times when I saw you kind of like hunched over, looking like you were trying to catch your breath. Not to make excuses, but in that fourth quarter, you guys were close. Did fatigue come into play at all on some of the shots?
Yeah, no excuses. I mean, a little tired, but playing every other day, you got to, play the cards that were dealt. So it's going to be every other day series. But I think I heard 14-29, but I think we're built for it. We're built for it, this team. Like I said, we're not going to make excuses. We're going to find a way. We're going to go back, get our rest, watch some film. You got a hungry team over there. Got another great team over there, so ain't going to discredit them. They played extremely well today. They played hard, even without their floor general. So we're going to be ready for whatever lineup they throw out at us, but we're going to be ready to make adjustments and make sure we get our rest and come out in this tough environment, tough building, and try to get one of these games or get one in game two.
The challenge of Booker, you guys faced Doncic first round. Donovan, how is he different than those two? I mean, he had a triple-double today.
He can play with the ball, but he does a great job playing off the ball, whether it be off-ball screens, getting himself open. Really, really good in the mid-range. The other two really three-ball and to the rim guys. He's, they're all three-level scorers. He's honestly a three-level scorer. It's hard. We put so much pressure coming downhill, and then he pulls up. So he has a complete package. We got to find a way to ball him up. I think we did a pretty good job in the fourth, but got a little loose early. Got to figure out our defense coverage. Like I said, we're going to watch film and try to figure out a way to slow him down, but he's a great player in this league for a reason.
We'll move over to Andrew. Oh, sorry.
Hey, Reggie. Kind of along those lines, that same question. You guys have faced a lot of big guys. They're different this postseason. Ayton and what he brings, how do you compare that to what you've seen in the challenge of trying to contain him while also keeping an eye on a guy like Booker?
Really, really good. Player that's coming into his own. Tries to command the paint as much as he can. He's not going to let anybody off the hook, so we got to make sure we hit him early. We hit him early and often, keep him off the glass. Had a few breakdowns defensively with our rotations. I know myself personally had some, allowed him to get going early. He has great hands, so when he catches it, he's off the ground quick. So we got to make sure we can meet him before he gets his momentum going, and then just trust our rotations. So it's going to be a lot of film watching. It's going to be a lot of collective thoughts, guys getting together, figuring out how we're going to combat what they did today, so we can come out with a win in game two. But they played great. He played great. He commanded the paint. He made sure they got some second chance points. Even when we were trying to load up on him, they got other guys crashing out the corner, whether it be Bridges, whether it be Crowder, whether it be Cam Johnson. So they present a nice little challenge, but that's what we love. We love to be tested. They got game one. We're going to, like I said, hats off to them, but we're going to go ahead and refocus, recover, rest, and then figure out a way to get game two.
And speaking of being tested with Marcus, obviously at the halftime, clearly he's not right. He comes out. Did he say anything to you guys about, what he wanted to see from you guys with that bigger lineup in the second half? Was there just any sort of next man up conversation that happened at halftime?
Yeah, he's been one of our leaders all year. So his whole thing is he didn't take any pity on himself. Honestly, he was more involved and engaged in what we had going as a team. He was honest about just going out here, continue to compete, and give ourselves a chance. Unfortunately, we didn't get it tonight, but it was very selfless. Very selfless. Played with him before in Detroit. Just proud to be his teammate now, to see the maturation. And like I said, this team's been a relentless group, a resilient group, a selfless group, and we're here for a reason. So we got to go back, figure out how we can be better from this game, move on to game two. And, hopefully we have as many guys as possible healthy. Kawhi, hopefully everything's going well with him, take care of himself. We know we have bumps and bruises, but we don't want to drop anybody else. Hopefully Marcus is going to be good. I'm confident he'll be ready to go for game two. We'll all be ready, and we'll figure this thing out.
Go ahead, Dan.
Reggie, you guys have adapted really well as series have progressed throughout this playoffs. It's been kind of the story of how you guys have gotten here. Why do you think this group has been so good at that? And kind of what do you do between end of this game and the next time you guys gather to kind of put ideas together?
I think we've been able to adapt because I think we've grown into our roles. We've embraced our roles. We hold each other accountable for your role. Really, and we all know we have one goal. So when we walk in each and every day, no matter what you have going on, we know we have one goal. Guys want to be better individually, but we know it's about coming together collectively and doing anything it takes to find a win. next man up mentality. We've had it all year, and I think that's why guys have been able to adapt, or our team's been able to adapt. This team presents a different challenge. But, from this game, like I said, we got to figure out how to be better. Myself, I think we only had 9 turnovers. I had 5, so I got to protect the ball better, or allow us to get shots, not any wasted possessions. We know the playoffs is a game of possessions. I think it was like a 5-point game. I know it was under 10, and that's 5 turnovers. That's 5 shots. That's a potential 15 points that we don't get. So, like I said, I got to be better on the ball, give ourselves a better chance, and then defensively, we're going to figure out how to be better. I think we'll be ready in game 2 to make our rotations to close out quicker. We know they got a lot of open looks. We gave them some comfortability, and we got to try to smother them next game.
Okay, we'll go to Sabrina doesn't have a hand raised. I guess we'll close out with Mark Medina.
Hey, Reggie, good to see you. Obviously, you guys would like Kawhi on the floor, but what's he been able to provide behind the scenes since he's been out?
Leader, big brother, a leader, a guy who still instills confidence in his team. We know he's battling what he's battling. He's doing everything he can to get back with us, but he's been here in spirit. He's been here vocally. He's been with the team. He's been making sure we're good, sending his best wishes, still checking in, keeping up to date. Like I said, he's doing everything he can, and to still have an impact on his team while he's away, and then doing everything he can to make sure he gets back as fast as possible. So we would love to have him. It's unfortunate, injuries anytime. Not just us, throughout the entire league. It's been tough for injuries, but nobody's made excuses. You know, you got to, like I said, until he gets back, we have to have a next man up mentality. We just got to figure out a way to be better. But I'll take this one on the chin. Guys played well. Like I said, I had 5 turnovers. I can't do that, and I think I had 3 or 4 in the fourth. So when you need baskets, when it was a tie game, I did a poor job of allowing us to get shots and giving ourselves a chance. So I got to be better. I'll be better next game, and we'll come out with a tremendous amount of fight again. And in game 2, we're going to do everything we can to give ourselves the best chance to come out victorious in this hostile environment.